And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH as we get set for the varsity contest here at Southeastern as the Suns take on the Liberty Eagles. Reed Sparrow will be the first to get the ball, and top of the key will be Tate Huber. The Suns win in convincing fashion in the JV contest, looking to do the same here in the varsity as they'll miss the first shot, but keeps the ball on the rebound. That's Vince. And the shot. So let's see who they charge it to. They'll charge it against Chase Northern, his first, team first. As Reed Sparrow looks to make it a three-point play to start out this one. That one falls. 3-0 start for the Eagles. They'll start out with the press. Gets it over towards Tristan Hester. Walker, and it'll be stolen away. Vince spins around, puts it up for two, falls. Vince Cramsey, and a quick timeout. We'll take a quick break as well and be back.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Out of the timeout, Suns will have the ball. Hester will take the ball out. Cash has it up front. Also Walker and Northern right next to him. Swings it over to Walker, right back to Cash, but Cash can't get a hold of the fast pass. Vince on the shot, and a foul. That'll be charged to Hester, his first, team second, and two shots coming for Vince Cramsey. First shot up, misses. Hits the second to make it a 6-0 game. Caught in a trap. Cash has to pass it out. Gets it all the way to Chase Northern. So we'll get to see the offensive set here with 7 minutes to go in the first. Walker with the ball. He's trapped. Got to get it back up top to Hester. As they swing around. Looks like he wanted that pass back as soon as he did it, but it'll be stolen away by Huber. Huber over to Vince, right back down, two for Reed, can't get it, rebounded by Hester. Lance with the ball, gets it across half court, and the blocking foul charged to Vince Cramsey. His first, team first. Suns taking the ball out. Looking at Billingsley, we'll get it down to Walker. Walker down to Hester, blocked by Vince Cramsey. And the Suns will take it out underneath the basket. So looking across the line, looks like the height advantage will go towards Liberty. As the Suns, as you notice, only two upperclassmen this year. Stolen away, fast break two, in for Tate Huber. Suns get over the half-court line, but that's going to be a jump ball. Reed Sparrow in, but it will stay with the Southeastern Suns. This game brought to you by Ron Ilby Auto Sales with locations in Macomb and Augusta. With 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Ilby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb, stop in and talk. Macomb on East Jackson Street. Stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.ronilby.com to check out their inventory. Vince will get his second foul. Coming into the game will be Evan Sims. So he'll switch out with Cramsey. Two fouls, both teams. Billingsley, nice hesitation, but can't get the shot. And a foul on the rebound. Well, Lane, oh, I guess he just. It'll be Cash Lance on the foul, his first team third. Excuse me, yeah. And they'll go ahead and take him out. Tate Huber came up a little bit low. Looks like around his hamstring or ankle area. He's going to take off the shoe and look onto it. Hopefully we'll get to see him back in this game. Eagles with it. Sims, top of the key. Hands it off to Reed. Tries to get the steal, but can't. Shooty. Pass all the way up. Tom to Klingel. 3 and a foul. It was a on the rebound attempt. They'll charge it to Hester, his second, team fourth. So Suns already racking up fouls here with 5:45 left to go. Had the open three, decides not to take it. He'll pass it down, and Gavin Edgar will be able to get the Ron Iliadov Sales three-pointer for the Eagles to make it 11-0. Walker down to Billingsley. Billingsley, nice stutter step, looking underneath, passes it out. Northern steps up, has to get it back up to Lance, and they'll start it again. Looking right side. He's caught in the corner. Down to Billingsley, can't get it, but there's Chase Northern. Excuse me, that's Walker. And the blocking foul on the shot. So Gunnar Walker will have 2 shots upcoming. As the Suns will talk things over here during the first shot. They'll charge Gavin Edgar with it, his first, team fourth, as the first one falls. Suns get on the board as he hits both to make it 11-2. Inside, Sparrow puts it up, gets a hand on it, knocks it away. Liberty will still keep a hold of it. Trying to get it inside to Sparrow, but right there is Sims for 2. Eagles lead. Cash with it. Looking for the shot. He's going to roll baseline. Puts it up, but blocked. And on the ground, it'll be a dog pile and the jump ball. Going back towards the Eagles. 4:23 to go. 13-2 your score. Stripped away by Walker. He's got a fast break. Sims on him. Puts it up for 2. Gunnar Walker's got all 4 for the Suns. Gavin Edgar bringing it across half court. Kicks it inside to Reed. Reed, Sparrow fighting through, gets the foul. 2 shots upcoming for Sparrow. So the Suns will get their 5th foul. Eagles in the bonus. That'll be charged to Hester, his 3rd. Bryson Tanner set to come into the game. First shot up for Sparrow falls. Switching back into the game will be Tate Huber, so he looks okay. Gonna switch out with Tommy Shooty. Second shot upcoming for Reed. Nails both. 15-4 your score. Still sticking with the press. But really only having one man up top and everybody waiting to get that trap in right as you cross half court. Northern has it. He's got Walker on his side. Billingsley, wide open lane, puts it up for 2. Just a little bit too much. Tanner on the second attempt. 15-6, and we were talking about that during the JV game, but Bryson Tanner is going to be all over things defensively, especially in rebounding. 3 misses, rebounded, and put right back up is Edgar. Oh, 17-6, Tanner. Just tries to swing it towards the left. Cash. Over to Billingsley. Billingsley back up to Cash, but a little bit too much on the pass, and it'll be a turnover. This game brought to you by Mutt Insurance Group. This coverage of Southeastern Sun Sports is brought to you by Mutt Insurance Group and Crudell Mutual. Contact Mutt Insurance today for all of your home, auto, farm, commercial, life, health, and Medicare insurance needs. And live life knowing you're covered. Looking down low for Reed. 3 will fall. Another Ron Ilby Auto Sales 3 for the Eagles. With 2:22 to go. Cash for 2. $28 your score. So they'll take it out. 1:51 to go. Puts it up for 2, misses. Inside, down low, 2 for Tommy Schutte. 22-8 your score, 1:26 to go. Northern with the ball, gets it towards Tanner. Tanner looking inside, passes it down, and he's trapped in the corner. Cash has to swing it back out, and that's stolen away. Liberty doing a great job isolating these offensive players and getting in the way. Ball loose around, picked up 2. Excuse me, that'll be a 3, and as it goes out behind the backboard and back towards the Suns. 59 seconds to go. Back into the game will be Vince Cramsey. 22-8 your score. Walker will take the ball out. They'll get it in to Tanner, right back towards him. Bryson, he's going to, a little bit too much forward momentum, will take the extra step, and he'll go back towards the Liberty Eagles. 49 seconds to go. 22-9 your score, 22-8 your score. Top of the key, hands it off to Sparrow. Sparrow swings it. Schutte. Looking, they'll just use a little bit of the clock. Reed. Right back down, Schutte. Can't get at the shot. Second attempt turns around, and the foul. Coach not happy at all with the rebounding presence for the Suns. As you probably heard there, as he said it quite loud enough. 15 seconds left in the first. 2 shots upcoming for number 13, Tanner Cooley. And it'll be the second charge to Cash Lance. Nails the first. Back into the game, Gavin Edgar alongside Aiden Klingel. Second chance. Cooley nails both. Still using the press. 24-8 your score. Right back down to Tanner. Northern calling for the ball, but gets a hand on it. Billingsley for two, misses. Rebounded by Schutte. 3 seconds to go. Gets a full head of steam. Gavin swings it around. Schutte for two, misses. So at the end of one, 24-8 your score. We'll take a break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Whether it's an emergency situation or an outpatient scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the tests you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, x-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH as we get set for the second quarter. This game brought to you by Adams Experts. Looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair services? Call Adams Experts in Quincy at 217-214-3423 for fast, friendly, and affordable assistance. We make technology work. That's Adams Experts, your go-to when your computer goes down. Getting set for the second quarter. 24-8. Eagles using that height advantage real well down low. Also making some great shots outside offensively. The Suns so far really had that slow start. Wasn't ready for the press as they found themselves trapped over and over again. But started to get some shots to fall, starting to get some better looks. Hopefully in the second quarter can break down this lead a little bit more. Swinging it around, top of the key, Vince. Schutte with the ball. 2 falls for Gavin Edgar. Tanner right back out. Walker as they get it across. Lance steps over to Northern. Northern. And the offensive foul, illegal screen by Bryson Tanner. Taking the ball out. He'll get it to Tate Huber. Inside, looking for the shot. Reed puts it up for 2. 28-8 your score. Bryson right back to Walker. Can't get it. Spinning around. Down low, Gavin's. Great job offensively, but can't get the shot going. Couldn't really tell if he was going to go left, right, or completely underneath you. Pass to Northern. Northern spins. Looking inside, puts it up for 2, and foul. No, the travel before. Kind of that indecisiveness. You're trying to get around those long arms of each of these players as Aiden Klingel comes back into the game. They can't really decide which way to go before you've made a mistake. 6:09 to go in the first half. 28-8 your score. Looking through, right back to the corner. 3. Vince Cramsey gets the Ron Ilby Auto Sales 3 to make it 31-8. tipped and stolen away by Aiden, but he'll stand out of bounds, and it'll go right back to the Suns. Down, and another steal. Gavin with the ball. He's going to drive in by himself, puts it up for two. That'll go out of bounds towards the Suns. (31-8) your score. 5:23 to go in the first half. Driving baseline, swings. Northern, Walker for three, nails it. Gunnar Walker hits the Ron Ilby Auto Sales three. Down low, leads him, puts it behind, but too far up. Tips around, last touch by the Suns. It'll go towards the Eagles. Reed will take it out in the corner. Right back down towards the 4:40 to go. Set three. Nails it. Another Ron Ilby Auto Sales three for Vince Cramsey. Cash with it. Picks up his dribble, has to get it back out towards Walker. Gunnar has it top. Cash for three. Can't get the shot. Now be rebounded by Sparrow. Sparrow down low, puts it up for two. No, rebounded by Edgar as he flies in from nowhere. And there'll be a foul. 2 shots upcoming for Tate Huber. That'll be charged to Billingsley, his first, team first. Excuse me, team second. First shot up for Huber. Will miss. This game brought to you by Western Illinois University. At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. 3:55 as he'll nail the second shot to make it 35-11. Two for Cash. 35-11, puts it up for two. That's in. That's Tanner Cooley. And another timeout taken by the Suns. So we'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adams Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adams Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology needs.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 37-13 your score. Suns have it at the top of the key. It's Gunnar Walker over to Gage Rost into the game. And stolen away by Tate. Down low, Aiden for 2. Klingel gets his first points of the day. 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Swinging it, gonna put it up for 2. Walker can't get it, rebounded by Sparrow. Huber keeping the pressure up, spins around Walker, puts it up for 2 over Billingsley, but they'll call the blocking foul. Coach not happy with the call at all, as that'll be Billingsley's second, team third. And a couple of players looking to come in for Liberty. First shot up for Huber. Will not be able to fall. We'll have number 22, 21, 15 in the game. That's Gavin Edgar, Evan Sims, and Tommy Schutte. Second shot for Huber. Will not be able to fall, but rebounded by Schutte, who puts it right back up. Misses. Rebounded and put up again by Cooley. Cooley will pull it back out to Sims. Inside, Edgar. Tipped around and stolen away. Billingsley will come up with it. Northern has it in the left side with 2:20. Back out to Cash. Swings it, Walker. Puts it up, Rost, 2, misses. Huber with the drive into the corner, down low, 2, falls for Cooley. (41-13). Cash, left side. Swings it back up top. 1:40 to go. Out to Northern, 3. Just a little bit too much on it. Boxing out. The Lance can't grab it. Into the game will be Hudson Ramsey. So he'll switch out with Cash Lance. Huber will pull the ball up. 1:30 to go. 41-13 your score. Swings it around. Too much on the pass. It'll go out of bounds back towards the Suns. This game brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital athletic trainers in the MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provide expert help to area student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. Spins through, puts it up. They'll call the foul on the floor. So it'll be the first team foul charge to, I believe that'd be Tommy Schutte. Indeed it is, his first. Trying to get it in, they'll pull it up. Chase Northern brings it back down with 1 minute to go at the top of the key. Walker doubled. Swings it over Hudson Ramsey, long 3. Just can't get it off the front of the opposite iron. It'll be rebounded. Huber with the ball. 48 seconds to go. He's got it in the corner, drives baseline, puts it up for 2, misses, gets his own rebound. Swings right back out. Nobody boxed out. I don't believe either team boxed out. Puts it in for 2. Cooley misses, but right there is Schutte to put it up for 2. 43-13, 23 seconds left. Walker with the ball, swings it over towards Gage. Gage doubles, turned and stolen away. Huber for 2. Rost getting doubled again. Down low is Billingsley, fighting for the ball as it'll roll out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. Suns coming in. Wyatt McGrew, our referee, thought somebody was there, turned around, and they'd already decided to take away the substitution. So 3.8 seconds to go. 45-13 your score. There's Gage in the corner. He's going to have to put it up for one. Can't get the last to fall. So your halftime score, 45-13. We'll take a break and be back here right after halftime on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
All right, well, we're here with Bill Murdoch, and
And welcome back. I am Patrick Osterman, subbing in for TSSR Game Time Live halftime interview, and today I'm with Vice President of Human Resources here at MDH, Bill Corbin. Bill, welcome.
Thanks, Pat.
Now, how long have you been at MDH?
I've been here now 4.5 years.
So when you first started at MDH, and you've always been the Vice President of Human Resources, you came to the organization at a pretty interesting time. I think pretty interesting for everybody in the world. You got here right at the start of the COVID onset.
Yes, I did. I started April 13th of 2020, so right after COVID kind of hit, and so it was an interesting time.
What kind of challenges did that put for you? Because coming into a new organization, there's always those challenges, you know, new town, getting to know new people, and then you throw a pandemic on like that. How much of a challenge was that for you?
I would say it was a pretty big challenge. Obviously, getting to know the leadership team at MDH, getting to know the community members, and just kind of settling into the community, it was a challenge. You know, during that time, we made some difficult decisions from a leadership standpoint. We went through some downsizing due to the pandemic. And we had some layoffs as well as some kind of furloughs. We did bring some of the employees back, so it was definitely a challenging time.
But as we went through those challenges, now that we're 4 years past all that, you start seeing the growth back, and it's always nice when you can actually hire people more. And I know that's a big part of your job. I know you got a staff, and you can talk about your staff as well that work for you in human resources. But obviously, that's a big part of your job.
Absolutely. The recruitment is a huge part of my position as well as human resources. I have a great team. I have a team of 3 individuals, and they are amazing. I have HR generalist, HR assistant, and the recruiter. They spend the majority of the time focusing on the HR functions, payroll, benefits, obviously recruitment. And the key piece is bringing in the right candidates from a cultural fit.
So when it comes to the recruitment, here at MDH, we are a small rural community hospital. You almost have to sell them more on the quality of life, would you say, and the staff that you work with. I know some people have the allure of wanting to work in the big city, but being able to sell them on Macomb, on McDonough County, and the operations and the staff here at MDH, would you consider that a positive for you, where you're able to go out and find those right candidates?
I would say yes, we're able to find the right candidates. It is somewhat of a challenge. I think it is for the individual who's looking to come to a rural area. I think they have the mindset, this is what I'm looking for. I like that somewhat slower pace than the big city. The nice thing is being in the university town, Western Illinois, we have Amtrak, which is able to take them into the big city if they want to go into Chicago. We're close to St. Louis and so forth. So obviously McDonough County, it's a great county, it's a great town, and we try to sell that to any candidate that's looking to come here.
How many years have you been working in healthcare and human resources?
I have now over 20 years of healthcare human resources experience.
What's the most rewarding part of your job?
I would say looking at all the individuals that, as far as employees that we bring in, it's always a positive to see that. We have in-person orientation, new employee orientation, where we talk about, kind of culture and so forth. And the key thing is we're looking for individuals who are going to treat each individual like they'd want to have someone treat their mother, their father, brother, sister, and so forth. So.
Now, I know a lot of work going on right now. Recruiting almost seems to be a 24/7 job at times. When you get out of work, what are some of the fun things you like to do?
Oh, outside of work, I enjoy golfing. We've hit the course a few times here and there. I'm currently studying for a certification, so I'm taking the time to do that at nighttime. But enjoy golfing. Enjoy just kind of now and then we'll work out and need to work out a little bit more frequently. But I enjoy watching college sports. I'm a huge college football fan, so really enjoy watching that on the weekends.
Well, Bill Corbin, we appreciate you taking time being here with us today.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Pat.
We'll be back for the second half.
It's hard to stop a train.
The MDH Community Pharmacy in Macomb is open 7 days a week, including extended hours on the weekdays for your convenience. Our team is available to answer questions about all your medications, and we offer free local home deliveries. Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, and most insurance plans are accepted. McDonough District Hospital, your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
The Tumble Fresh option keeps clothes in the washer fresh with periodic tumbling until they're ready for the dryer. Finish laundry in under an hour with a 25-minute quick wash and 30-minute timed dry in the matching dryer. Whirlpool. Everyday care.
It's hard to stop a train.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH as we end the halftime period here. A little bit longer ad breaks. I do apologize, but have the entire band behind me, including the drums about 2 feet away, so don't know how you'd hear anything other than just the drums. So looking at halftime scores for Liberty, 2 for Aiden Klingel, 9 for Vince Cramsey, 5 for Tate Huber, 7 for Reed Sparrow, 6 for Tanner Cooley, Tommy Schutte with 4, Gavin Edgar with 10, and 2 for Evan Sims. And for Southeastern, 2 for Bryson Tanner, 4 for Cash Lance, and 7 for Gunnar Walker. Main difference so far this game has been speed. Liberty has just that speed advantage no matter what. They are going much faster than the Suns team, who has to deal with height advantages with this Eagles team. Really putting a lot of these young kids to work. So that has kind of led to these slow decisions. You're seeing now a lot of off-ball movement, but about halfway through that second quarter, there was not a lot at all. So those slow decisions led to turnovers, getting caught in traps, and really rebounding has been the main issue. Not getting a body on someone. That's another turnover. Huber will have the ball. Swings the corner for three. Can't get that one as it'll go almost out of bounds. Edgar saves it into Reed Sparrow, and down low, we're talking about that height advantage. There it is right there, as Tommy Schutte will be able to get another point here to make it 47-13 at the start of the third. However, for three, Chase can't get it. Suns, when they are getting open shots, when they have gotten their offense set to work, are nailing those shots. So as long as they can keep an offensive flow working, get a few things in, stop the bleeding a little bit, they might have a chance here to get on a run. For three, falls. Vince Cramsey, his third. Ron Ilby Auto Sales 3 to make it 50-13. Chase on the drive, puts it up on the 2, misses. Rebounded by Edgar. Liberty will take the ball out. Huber with the ball. Swings it to Vince, looking for the screen from Sparrow. Back up top to Edgar. Down low, Reed. Up for two, Schutte. .6:16 to go in the third. Tipped and able to get a hold of it, but that one is another tip. And, oh. Swinging around. Referee's just staring there, deciding, are they going to call a foul? They're not going to call a foul. They will call the offensive foul. So that'll be the third on Tristan Hester. And should be team's first. It looks like the scoreboard operator has not fixed the fouls yet. .52-13. Spins around two. Reed misses, but right there for the rebound and Schutte. And another foul. Suns doing anything they can to really defend some of these shots as Northern gets the foul. His second, team second. And it'll be 2 shots upcoming for Tommy Schutte. First one misses. This game brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Provide patients of all ages with exceptional care in 4 convenient locations. Every patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member who develops a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn their setback into a comeback. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time. Stolen away, Northern gets it up to Cash, and right back, it will be off of Liberty, but needs to lead the pass a little bit more. 5:45. Down into the corner. Picks up the dribble. Cash on the drive. He's going to put the 3 up and off the top little line. So it'll be Liberty ball. 52-13. Into the corner. Cramsey, 3, falls. His 4th 3 in a row, as they've all 4 have landed. 55-13. Northern trying to go for 3. Can't get it. Now Hubert with it. Looking for the screen, dunks it down, swings it over, wide open for Edgar. Gunner with, that's Tate handing it to Gunner. And it's stolen away. Vince Cramsey on the steal. One-on-one Northern. He'll put it up for 2. At 59-13, 4:34 to go. He's got Billingsley down low. Cash. Looking for the screen, and now, you got to find movement. Nothing is changing, and then they find movement, open up the bottom lane, and there is Cash for 2. (59-15). Dunks down low, Reed over to Edgar for 2, misses, but the foul. 2 shots on the block and foul. I believe they'll call that on Tanner. His second, team third, indeed. 59-15. They'll have 2 shots. Okay, so they will switch out with Edgar. Edgar's going to, looks like he might have got a cut there, so he's going to have to wash that off and hopefully have a Band-Aid with it. And he'll switch out. It'll be Tanner Cooley with the shots. He'll nail the first one. He's made 2 already today as Aiden Klingel comes into the game. Second shot for Cooley. He'll hit them both. 4 for 4 at the line. Chase. Back top to Gunner. Northern takes the long 3 off the backboard. So the 3 is just not working. They've landed 1 all game. They need to move the ball around, do something else. Looking underneath, fighting around for it. They'll call the foul, so team 4th. Going to be charged to Tanner, his 3rd. So he's got 3. Tristan Hester has 4 as Lance and Northern will switch out for Wilcox and Rost. And they'll call the timeout. So we'll step back, take a break, be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My philosophy in pediatrics is definitely prevention, early intervention, and advocacy. Being an advocate for my patients is one of the main reasons why I got into pediatrics in the first place. I like working close with families and being able to empower moms, especially first-time moms, or empower any caregiver. MDH Peds gives that family-centered care. My name is Leilani Segura, and I am a pediatrician at McDonough District Hospital.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. So, Reed Sparrow will take the ball out underneath the basket with 3:33 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Throws it up for an alley-oop and falls for Cramsey. Wilcox fakes, decides not to use the screen, looking up, picks up his dribble as they'll get it up to Walker. Walker uses the screen from Tanner over towards Gage. Gage looking, over towards Wilcox. On the drive, Walker picks up his dribble, trying to fight through, and a blocking foul will be charged. Looks like number 13, Tanner Cooley, his 2nd, team 1st. Into the game, Hudson Ramsey for Bryson Tanner. Taking it out underneath the basket. Up top to Ramsey. .249 to go. Stolen away. Drive. Aiden can't get it. Rebounded by Ramsey. Shot misses. Rebounded by Cooley. Aiden for two. Can't get that one. Can't get the second attempt. Third for Huber. As Liberty players are fighting for it, and it'll go off for the Suns. Sims back into the game. .214. Walker has it inside and stolen away. Huber back up top to Reed. Reed for three. Can't get it. Fighting for it. They'll go over the back. Or a loose ball foul for Aiden Klingel, his first, team second. .56 seconds to go. Excuse me, 1:56 seconds to go. Walker. Swings for three. Gunnar Walker gets the Ron be out of sales three. .130 as Huber brings it across half court. Swings it down to Sparrow. Sparrow looks to drive. Back down, but stolen away by Gage. And it'll be tipped. Will stay with the Suns. As Mason Kurgan comes into the game to switch out with Reed Sparrow. Down Billingsley, drives, swings it over to Gunnar Walker. 1:09 to go. Wilcox has it at the top of the key. Looking back down towards Billingsley. And decides to do the same move, and that one is tipped and stolen away. Huber has it down low, right back, tipped, but the Eagles will keep it. Puts it up for two, just rolls in for Cooley. .65-18 to Hudson, who passes it out towards Wilcox. Tipped and stolen away, this time by Klingel. And zigged when he should have zagged. Can't get it on the dive. It'll go back towards the Suns with 21 seconds to go. Corner for Hudson, can't keep a hold of the pass. 7 seconds. As Huber swings it in, gets the shot off, but it'll be out. So at the end of three, 65-18 your score. We'll be right back. Well, apologies for that. I was going to show the cheerleaders there, but my cameraman was not paying attention and then swung it back right as soon as they were done. Sounded great. Oh, this game's brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation provides patients of all ages with exceptional care in 4 convenient locations. Learn more about physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech and language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, athletic training, and our newest offering, pelvic floor therapy at mdh.org. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time. Starting off in the fourth as they'll blow the whistle. Let's see what the call is. And they'll charge that to Billingsley, his third, team first. Shot is up, and that'll miss. That's Anderson White into the game. He's out there with Sims. Looks like Kurgan, Cooley, Klingel. And misses the second, rebounded by Billingsley. He's out there with Northern. Cash, Walker, and Hester. 3 for Cash. Can't grab it. Going to be rebounded by Sims. Walker down low, puts it up for 2. That falls for White. Makes up for the missed free throws. Sets up 3 for Chase. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded, and then it's tipped out by Hester, but it'll stay with the Eagles. Into the game, number 5, that's Talon Goodwin. Still switch out with Cooley. .6:16 to go. Sims looking inside, loses the ball. It'll be rebounded by Cash. Cash on the fast break, has 2 men next to him, puts it up for 2, and gets it. Needs to restrap his brace. That's what I meant to say. It's flapping all around. Almost with the steal is Hester. Still slapping at it with 5:45 to go. Look in, and they're going to back down, and a timeout taken by the Eagles. So we'll just keep it here. This game brought to you by MTC Communications. Having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2025. MTC Communications offers light and fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone service, and camera systems to the McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. Also brought to you by the Sports Corner 124, Macomb's original local sports bar. It's the Sports Corner 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WAU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at the Sports Corner 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi on 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. And finally, M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish a new home or replenish an old one, stop in and see the fine folks at 41 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.mbfurniturinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. 67-20 your score. Eagles will have the ball. White for 2, misses. Cash driving inside 2. Can't get it. He'll get his own rebound, hands it back out towards Walker. Walker on the drive. He gets that one. .67-22. You can tell there's no elementary schools in here as soon as 6-7 was on the board. Hayden Klingel with it, swings it over towards the right side. Mason. They'll keep moving around for 3. Talon can't get it, rebounded. That time by Hester. As that'll roll in for Cash. Inside, Mason loses that one as they'll pick it up. Walker, 4:18. Northern can't get the 3. Puts it up for 2. That one falls for Tristan Hester. Inside reach by Northern. Coming into the game, Bryson Tanner. That is the second team foul, his third. So Tanner, Northern, and Billingsley with 3. Tristan Hester with 4. As Sims will take it out at the scores table. Looking inside. Gets it to White, and the foul. That'll be Tanner, his 4th, team 3rd. Up top, Aiden. And stolen away by Cash on the drive and almost loses it, swings it back out, but Aiden just pretty much playing keep away. Goes right back to him. Drive in, Mason, 2 misses. Wilcox set to come back into the game. Inside, Cash, back out 3, Tanner. Can't grab it. Picked up by Mason. Well, if Sims bring it across. Tipped out, but it will stay with the Eagles. Wilcox back into the game. Let's switch out with Cash Lance. Right side, still tapping away at it, and it'll be stolen. Walker will bring it across. 1:12 remaining in this game. Wilcox back up top. For 3. Can't get it. Rebounded by Talon Goodwin. Tipped around, picked up, stolen. It's Wilcox with it. Down is Walker. Walker puts it up for 2, misses, and the foul. They'll charge that to Mason Kurgan, his first, team first. Gage Ross set to come back into the game. 29 seconds remaining as Walker shoots 2. First one falls. He'll switch out with Tanner. Second shot, nails it. So, with 2 seconds left, 67-28 is your final. As we can look at some final scores. Aiden and Klingel will end with 2. 19 for Vince Cramsey. 5 for Tate Huber. 7 for Reed Sparrow. 10 for Tanner Cooley. 8 for Tommy Schutte. 2 for Evan Sims. 12 for Gavin Edgar. And 2 for Anderson White. And for the Southeastern Suns, Bryson Tanner ends with 2. So does Tristan Hester. 10 for Cash Lance. And 13 for Gunnar Walker. So that's your final here at Southeastern. The Liberty Eagles take it 67-28. We'll see you tomorrow night back here for another Southeastern Suns boys matchup. And I'll start the JV contest at 6 like always. So hopefully we'll see you there in just about 22 hours.